Hi, I'm Talim, recording myself in Hong Kong, and the last video I did, I guess, is probably in Australia, and I've done my working holiday there. And after COVID, during the pandemic, it's not over yet. I just come back to Hong Kong and I found a full-time job, and now I quit and start getting prepared to my UK immigration for the BNO visa. I'm so scared if I can't get a job, but whatever, I'm gonna try. But at the same time, before doing all of this, like booking the test kit and finding a place to stay in, booking the flights, I would like to stop a bit and just do something that I want. Maybe I'm hesitating, but I don't know why. But alright, so now I'm making a video about architecture design, and I think foreign people and like me in Hong Kong, the cubicle place that I stay in is really different. So I would like to react to this. I won't get copyrighted, I guess, because I'm nobody. Let's go. Let's get started.
Hi, AD. Welcome to my home. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be doing this show. I'm a huge fan. This is my dog, Momo. Say hi.
Alright. She just say hi to her dog, but obviously her dog's sick and she didn't explain any of them. Anything. Like, oh, she's sick. Oh, okay.
So I spend a lot of time out here trying to keep plants alive. This one is my newest project. I forget what it's called.
Look, the plants is withering, like this. Like they're dying, if you know what I'm saying.
But these little fluffy babies on the end keep changing colors, and they're gonna get darker and then they're gonna get like silvery. This one's kind of happening.
This is dying, so it gets silver
already, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. But come on in, check out the rest of the house.
check out the glass. Then you just skip why there's summer and you got a fur over there and then a chair and not explain the cactus and the plants. Alright, she smells good.
So I bought this house about 8 years ago when I was pregnant with my son, and it looked
Look at the carpet. Look, it's different. Like 1, 2, 3, like 3 different layers, colors, and printings. That's so cool.
a lot different.
But it's worn out. Like, I don't know if it's design or what, but that's so lively.
I've actually remodeled it twice because I have a small addiction. Do you want to come down here with me?
Oh yeah, to spoil alert, like she has this boy called Luca. I guess he is a boy because she always talk like she has a daughter, but never say her daughter name. And then she just got Luca, but I think Luca is a boy name. I don't know.
This is Luca. We're gonna go into your room next. Maybe you can do the tour. There's donuts in the kitchen.
Oh, look at the tiny little doll.
We're gonna go into your room next. Maybe you can do the tour.
Look, so cute.
There's donuts in the kitchen. Good talk. So one of my favorite pieces of furniture in my house is this credenza. I think it's from the 50s, and it reminds me of a corset. One of the first big purchases I ever made in my life. I think
it was my IHS insurance. You need to get the BNO visa, and then you have to pay for the IHS for 5 years straight. Like, it spent me, like, with the BNO visa, and then there was like 40K in Hong Kong dollar, which is a big purchase for me because it's nearly half of my saving, and it's still hurting for the 40K.
18 or 19, and I thought about it for days and days and days. And then my mom always likes to point out that I've completely destroyed it by like coming in the house and setting my coffee down or my water, and it definitely gets pretty beat up in this household. But
That's history.
we live in this house and we're hard on this house.
I love it.
And I think that's what makes it feel like such a home. These crystals are constantly changing because my son likes to take them and, I don't know, play some kind of like Marvel superhero adventure. I'm constantly losing crystals somehow and finding them in random places or never finding them at all. These chairs were just recently in my bedroom and no one could ever see them because people don't usually go hang out in your bedroom.
Oh yeah, by the way, the chair. Imagine that under the staircase you got chairs where you sit there. For me, it would be a no, but imagine that would be a room under the staircase that would be more like a Harry Potter vibe. If you know what I'm saying. That's so cool.
And no one could ever see them because people don't usually go hang out in your bedroom.
Yeah, instead of a sex party.
This is our formal living
And it has
room. This is also
I don't
from
have
Crate and
a
Barrel,
sex
which I'm obsessed with. This is Luca's new favorite hiding space. We play hide and go seek. It's a new favorite game around here. I can't.
Actually, I don't know how he or she climbs up there, but I'm pretty sure it's not a hide and seek place. It's more like a locked up place when you are naughty. She is evil.
He puts in there. You can just hang out in
I'm
there
just
for a little
kidding.
bit. We're gonna
Just
keep
kidding.
on moving. These chairs are from Kelly Wersler, and I love them. These are definitely chairs I'll probably have forever. I love sitting in here and taking meetings, but also the
Yeah.
kids spend a lot of time in here. I don't know why. I wish they wouldn't.
Look, it was a bit hot. The texture, it shows me.
Hence the Sharpie on my table. This cactus, I'm really trying to spend a lot of time on getting the watering right because I recently murdered a cactus that I got myself for my 30th birthday. She was the same age as me and she lasted and then I killed her. So
Yeah, people usually keep cactus in their room, but in Asia, that is not good for feng shui. If you know what is feng shui, which is about the fortune, like why not keeping cactus in room? Because it got the string. I don't know if that hurts you, that beats you, and then that is not good for your fortune. It's like assuming they're attacking you within the room is your whole entire body, and then you just keep something that like a knife to stab you. That's not good. I don't know, but better to keep other plants because you got a lot of plants option. No need to keep a cactus, but well, to be honest, you look at the color there, like the pink, and then she's wearing orange. Very optimistic person, and then you got green, and then the wood colors, and just so natural. Makes me really feels like in Australia. That's a really good choice. I mean, she has a really good taste.
So I'm gonna try really hard not to do that with this little beauty. I never thought I was gonna be that person that has picture frames everywhere of my family, and then you have kids, and it just sort of happens.
Yeah, I don't really have pictures in my room, and even my house. My family never have any pictures and picture frames in the house, and I would just love watching pictures in my phone. So my memory always get full.
So this was the day my daughter was born. This is my
I have a
mom when she
daughter.
was younger. I think we look a lot alike.
to see
This
her
is this
daughter.
really amazing young artist from California. Her name's Kate Hall. I love this. She finds vintage bed sheets and puts like multiple layers on top. It's so incredible. I love it. Here's baby Luca. Oh, my
Luca?
daughter really likes to sit and charge
Yeah,
up
no
on this
name?
crystal. She doesn't really need any more
Her daughter?
charge. She has a lot of charge.
It seems like she's walking.
And here
Yes.
is where we spend most of our time.
Why
It
she has no
always looks
name?
just fancy in here. These pillows always look like this, and I always have fresh flowers.
Look, the flowers arrangement. That's what I like. See, the purple, and then you got blooming in whites and flowers, and you got pink, and you got yellow. It's so light and vivid, and then you got candle there, just blends in the same area and the same vibe.
And no kid stuff around. That's what it always looks like. This is definitely the heart of the home. It's right near the kitchen. I do a lot of cooking. The shelves are filled with all the kids' toys, so usually it's all over the floor in here, and there's like dogs running around. It's
I don't know how people keep their house so clean, but she said it's a chaos,
which is just the way we like it. We really spend a lot of time watching TV as a family, and I have zero regrets about that and zero guilt about that. I love this TV. It's called The Frame. It's a Samsung, and it looks like a photograph. So you don't even know that it's actually a TV until you turn it on. You can get different colored frames to go around. I chose black because there's quite a bit of black in this room. And you can change out the picture to be like your family photos or whatever you want. If you're into photography, you can like put your own stuff up. But there's literally like over 1,000 paintings or photographs to choose from, which is really cool because everyone has a different style. I recently got this crazy piece of art by Matthew Palladino.
Because it's pink. And you see, it's more like liquid, or like, how do we say? The mud that we play when we were young with a lot of colors in it. You can squeeze it. What do they call? I will find it. It's more like that.
And it's very bright and colorful and pink.
And you got a QR code there. Search me. I'm on Twitter. It's stuff.
I love pink. The fireplace that was here was very, very ugly, and I was like, I just want to be able to like have garland and like bay leaves and Christmas. And it has like a mid-century modern vibe to it, and I love the exposed firewood and hanging out. We hang out there a lot. When this living room is full of people, it's a good spot to like perch.
The perch is the word I learned. The Purge, like the movie, just kill somebody in a designated day. And then everybody just killing each other, and that was pretty much more like a government decision, and that's the purge. Oh my god.
This is my kitchen. It's very close to the living room, which is really convenient that this is like one big open space. And my favorite part about my kitchen are my crazy tiles. This was one of the first things that I found that I felt like, oh my god, I have to have those when I was out shopping.
Oh my god. If I can change one thing that in this kitchen, which is already perfect, but I would like to change it into green, like the blue color, more like green, because it gives me more like a Gucci vibe, and green that blends in the wood color and the golden, and it just matched, which is really good. Okay, come on.
Shopping for materials when the kitchen was being remodeled. It was a very bold choice and it seemed really loud, but now it's like my favorite part of the house.
Okay, stop. Sorry.
I love talking about it, and everyone's like, oh my god, I never would have thought to do that. So it really worked out. Before you guys came, I was just making sure that my daughter hadn't taken bites out of the fruit, because her favorite thing to do is take a bite, put it back. Take a bite, put it back, take a bite, put it back from every piece of fruit. So you usually have to like turn them so her little bite marks don't show. This is a huge, important part of the house, especially during quarantine when I was a second grade teacher. I did a lot of wine drinking and a lot of cocktail making then. I love this piece. I got this at this really cool place in LA called Gallery.
And I guess it's one piece wood.
Half. And the thing that's epic about this table, it's just one solid piece of wood. So there's no breaks in it, and it's quite beat up. So I don't feel like we could do anything to it at this point. And that gives me a lot of peace. And this piece is Lindsay Edelman, and I love it. It kind of reminds me of like some modern space thing. So this is the kids' playroom. This used to be a formal dining room, and we didn't use it. So we made this a kids' room. I'm a little afraid to open the cabinets because, like, just...
Look, because she put a lot of effort in it. See, the painting, it was actually maybe her son Lucas draw. and then I don't think it's people would use it like before shooting. They just put randomly everything's out, and you can see the car a bit. It was more like a mature people where they would talk, and then that would what the kids love to stay. And it's just contrast and so different. You can see if you say it's a playroom for kids, and that really shows. She is really putting effort in it. I'm so impressed. To be honest, I can never be a mom to be perfect like that. Crazy.
Might come pouring out. This is really sweet, actually. Luca and I, at night, we say, I love you all the way. And so I had this made for his playroom. And since we've been doing school, we added a computer. These are his fish that I thought were gonna die. I was like,
even a kid use apple, but I don't really get an apple.
yeah, of course we can have them. We're on like year 3 of these same fish. But now I'm quite attached to them. And they're so social. Like they'll come up and just like hang out and stare and watch you. Where like most fish I feel like swim away. I always like to think they're like saying hi to me. And we also have a crested gecko, which is a new addition. Actually, it was my idea to get him.
Thank God. It stay in your room, please. I hate everything. Like, not even butterflies. Bees. Bugs. Scares me.
His name is Chip. So this is pretty.
Look at the flowers. Really pretty. And it gains a lot of space with the mirror. And it's not like a typical mirror, but you got the angles there. See? That's details.
Pretty much the only space I have in the house
That's
that belongs to me. This is where I hide from my kids and lock the door. And I have this really nice vanity space. I love this so much. One of my friends, Blonda, is an amazing artist, and she sketched this picture of Luca when he was little, brushing his teeth. I recently bought a camera. She's kind of just been living there. I'm getting used to her. So my husband actually bought me this guitar. Her name's Oreo. I don't know how anyone plays guitar. It's the hardest thing on the planet Earth. Here's my lovely bathtub. I love to take baths. This space, actually, I decided to have a home birth with my daughter, so I had her right here in this room, and it was.
Oh my God. Imagine you gotta take a bath every day you give birth to your daughter. It's kind of strange. Like, you can't imagine how hard it is. And oh my God, I'm not a mother, so I can't say anything for that.
It was very peaceful and a lovely way to meet my baby for the first time. This is my closet, and I have a little bit of a shoe obsession and a bag obsession and a coat obsession, actually. It's very peaceful and constantly like rearranging things, and it's never usually that clean. So coming to Banks's room. I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't know, I thought I was gonna play it so much more cool, and I went full-blown pink. Her bathroom's my favorite part. If you want to come check that out. This whole entire wall is tiled pink for her. And the gold
It's fantasy for girls, for sure.
hardware is really sweet with that.
So
and
good.
Her little vanity. Luca got kicked out of this room when Banks was coming. And he was pretty upset about it. I'm like, I promise your room's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna make it amazing. I was like, please trust me, please, I'm gonna make it cool. And I think I succeeded. So this was the guest room. And it's quite a
she
big
nailed
space.
it.
And I tried really hard to utilize more of how tall the ceiling is.
See, it's more like a playroom than a bedroom, and you just got a lot of elements that kids would love, like the ladders. They get energies to burn, and then
thinking about him getting older and how this room can evolve. He has this epic slide that the kids love and play on all the
I would love
time.
to slide.
They go up a ladder and
I
like
said
run
it's an
across the
outdoor
top
slide.
and to lie down this, and it makes a ton of noise, but
So
well, you have kids,
good.
right? Here's his bed. And there's 2 bunk beds up there and this net that you can roll across that's super sturdy. Luca made this artwork in the beginning of quarantine. I would have to agree with him. Coronavirus is stupid. Here's this cool bathroom, really clean.
look, it's transparent. Everything is so bright in the color. I just loved it. I just loved to show everyone what I like. That's really cool.
These tiles are these like new concrete tiles that everyone's putting in, and I love them. I think they're so playful. They're so energetic. This is our backyard, and we spend so much time here playing and eating dinners and swimming all the time. I was a gymnast growing up, and so we have this really cool in-ground trampoline that Luca spends almost all day on. Do you want to show us your flip? Yeah! We also have a water slide out here. I like to say it's for the kids, but it's really for me. I use it the most. I love it. And there's a little tree house. Here's my little herb garden. Trying really hard to have a green thumb. I just don't, but I'm working.
I don't really good at growing any kind of plants. It dies anyway. Like not even a green bean, they would just die. They don't even have a leaf. Not lips, it's a leaf. No, never.
At it. It's really convenient to not have to go to the store to get like chives or something. And the newest addition, so this is actually our quarantine hang space when we do have friends over. The chairs are like 6 feet apart and no one has to be close to each other, and we can see some of our friends. So we have 6 chickens right now, and I have hatchlings inside, but they're not big enough to be in the coop yet. So it's been a really fun project for me. Hi guys! Hi.
See, this woman got a lot of fun in her house. Like she satisfies the kids and then she finds something for herself. I really need to wiki who is she. She's beautiful as well.
They're just starting to get used to me. I come in and give them treats every day. Hi. I got one. This is Patsy, one of my sweetest little chickens. She hasn't laid an egg yet, but hopefully soon. So this has been a really fun project for me, and I spent a lot of time out here hanging out with them because I'm a dork.
So lovely. The house is so lovely.
Thank you so much for coming into my home, Architectural Digest. I'm a huge fan, like I said before. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and see you again soon.
I love how this room is just being so nice, and I don't know. I really like it. I don't know if anybody likes it. If the only greens that I can grow, you can see that's behind me. That was actually good for my feng shui. That was I don't know how to say. It's called rich bamboo. Yeah, it's actually bamboo that you only have to change the water every day and then it grows. But people say it will grow taller, but mine is just the leaves gets bigger. I don't know, but as long as it lives, so it's okay. For me, I would do more like today, like reviewing what I would love. To be honest, I just don't ever think about the content. Don't ever think about anything else. I just want to enjoy it right now. I really have a thought like I should live fully, like doing what I like in one day. I just do one thing that I like, and time is short, and the days I go to UK is more like a mission instead of what I would love to do right now. I'm getting a little nervous, and I hope maybe 1 to 2 weeks later I just get everything settled and I will update or maybe video tomorrow. Another room, another house.